Right, it's Monday morning and we are on a new job today. See, Matt's already been here helping dig out this footing. The bank used to go from obviously the top there, probably a good couple metres off. So that's all been reduced, dug to the height. Just quickly this morning we've chucked up all the shuttering to keep it off the wall. See, we've got stumps on the top of the wall just so it don't get pushed back, and we're just putting in some braces on the other side because we will be putting in chip-ins and a drain along the back section. So we'll be doing that in a minute, but yeah, next thing is get some Taran matting from the top down the face to the bottom of the shuttering, just so that's all protected. And then yeah, we'll be pinning out and then ready for concrete. Ideal. And there we go, the back wall we just wrapped in Taran matting, pinned up the top, and obviously lap the bottom so it covers the full bottom of the trench. So now it's going to get a nice French drain in there and chipping it up. Ideal. So just added this last little bit of Taran. That is the perforated pipe through the whole channel. So hopefully we've got enough chip-ins left on the back to cover this over, and then after that hopefully we will pin up the footings and get this sorted and cleaned up. And that's it, all of the pins are in, sprayed up, so we are now ready for concrete. The only slight thing we've got to do tomorrow is this bank here. You'll be able to see it. It's just a bit sort of battered back like that, so obviously we need to plumb it up, so we'll be doing that tomorrow, and probably getting a few more blocks, chuck 2 pallets there to get that loaded out, and then oh yeah, we're going to finally scratch coat the extension tomorrow morning. Me and Matt are going to do that. So yeah, all ready for concrete Wednesday. So I do. Right, we're on Tuesday morning now. Decided to come here first up and scratch the extension. So we're gonna get both panels done, and then we'll be off back to the other job and do a bit of loading out. So we'll get this cracked on and scratched up and see how we get on. That's the scratch coat on both sides, all sorted. We've left it a little bit off the speed because at the minute we have only got about 12mm, so we'll save that for the top coat. But yeah, didn't take too long. Set the tower up for the roofer. Now we'll go to the other job, do a little bit of work to the fittings and load out some blocks. I do. Alright, quick visit to the lockup, and we just picked up the ball float for the concreting tomorrow. So we've got our poles there, new barrow in because we're going to do some blocks next time we're on camera. But yeah, just going to use that to flatten off the top of the footing to make sure it is spot on. Yes, now. Right, so first up this morning, me and Matt have reduced this section of the bank here and put the Taran mat down. So that's all sorted. Now a few blocks will arrive from the truck, so we're gonna cart them over to them pallets and then send them off for another load. So yeah, we'll get cracked on. Just quickly extended our mixing area, so we're going to pop diesel mixer on that wall there, so facing that way so we don't splash the building. And then we're going to get the truck to reverse back and drop a load of sand there. Which I believe, speaking of the truck, is now back with some more blocks for us to unload. Fun, fun, fun. Right, it's Wednesday morning and it is concrete pour time. We've just got the concrete pump all set up, just waiting for the truck. All the lines are out to start pouring. So obviously we're going to start that way, get the whole thing poured. And I don't know if you can see in there, but obviously we've got the concrete ball float ready. So when we poured it all, we can just flatten it all off and get it good. All right, the concrete lorry's turned up, so yeah, we can start pouring. Concrete footing all poured. So what we're doing is just chucking the leftover concrete in, and then we'll use the float to flatten it all off. So yeah, we'll go get sorted with that then. That easy. See, Matt's the master of the bull float. Just got it. We've got a few streak lines, but yeah, we'll get them out on a pass in a little bit. But see, it's easy choosing a plank from the shutter to the hardcore, and Matt can, well, we'll show you what he can do. Just get in nice and tight to the shutter, and then see those lines we're just talking about, just iron them all out. Look at that. Easy as anything. Yes, now. Right, well let Matt finish all this and flatten it all off, and see how it looks out. Right, so we've just gone through and quickly floated off the top and then finished it with the rake where we've got any edges. So all this section's pretty good, so I thought I'd do a quick demo on this last section here. So yeah, the bull float works on a hinge at the bottom, where if I twist clockwise, front lifts up, anti-clockwise the back. So you just want the front lifted up the smallest amount, just so you see here when we run it through, it goes through nice and smooth. And then see we twist, and then you see the small gap across the back, pull it back through, and then we're left with a nice flat section. And then similar with the other side. Put it back, and yeah, easy as that. Right, so that is the lorry's gone. Just giving it all a little clean up, and yeah, I believe the truck's here with the rest of our blocks. We'll go and get them offloaded. Right everyone, it's Thursday morning, and we just quickly set out the profile of the start of the wool. So we're going to get 3 courses up, and then it will start thinning out. So we've got a 9-inch wall on the back, and then we'll stick wall ties out, joining onto a English bond wall. Got 2 queen closures there. So just used a few footing pins just to mark out the profiles of the wall. So we strung a line and squared the building to the other side. And obviously a similar profile of the wall. So yeah, unfortunately the block lorry didn't come today, so we're just going to load out what we've got stacked up here. So it's going to put 26 on all of these stacks through, because we just measured the back, which we got 10 meters, and divided that by 450, got us the 1 block, and then obviously time to buy 3, because in 450, similar like that, we've got 1, 2, 3 blocks. So we'll get all these loaded out and come back when we're done. There we go, all the blocks ready for the footing to be built. Loaded out, just got to top up that stack. But I believe the block lorry's here, so we'll get that offloaded and get the blocks down. Right, and that is blocks off. We've already sent round 1 pallet to the back, so we'll move the rest of these tomorrow. Right then, it's Friday morning, a nice cold morning. First thing, me and Matt shifted round all the rest of the blocks which were landed at the front yesterday, and stripped all the shuttering around the edges. So we've got a nice flat edge. You know, all the concrete is nice and compacted, no honeycombing. So obviously, where we had the datums on the side of the shutter, and we just put a few setting out pins in the footings, just to know where we can string our line off. Obviously, we got one there, runs down to here. We're keeping the footing covered up with Hessian, just because in the colder weather it does take a bit more for the concrete to fully go off. So yeah, we'll keep this covered up for the weekend, then hopefully it's hotter weather Monday and might be able to get some blocks down. So we'll see what happens.